welcome to Crafting with You, where I bring you a wide range of crafting tutorials and ideas. In today's video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own custom Halloween treat bags. I have 5 different designs you can choose from, so make one or make all 5. It's totally up to you. So if you want to learn how to make these treat bags, follow along with me. Let's get started. I'll be using colored bags to provide a base for each design. So for this orange one, we're going to be making jack-o'-lantern faces. How easy is that one, right? We're going to get 2 eyes, and I'm using this cardstock that has a black glitter on it, so it gives you like that shine effect. We're just going to place that down. We're going to get a nose and just glue that down right underneath, and we're going to get that big jack-o'-lantern smile. So once you get those 3 elements on there, all you have to do is glue it down. I'm using a glue stick to attach my pieces, but you can also use a glue gun, double-sided tape, or even just regular Elmer's glue, whatever you have on hand. So here it is. Here is the finished bag. It's probably the easiest one out of all my designs. And we're now going to move on to a green color bag, and we're going to be making a Frankenstein. We're going to start by giving Frankenstein some hair. I'm just using black felt, but you can use black cardstock. Just print out anything black from your printer. Anything was fine. So we're just going to glue that right on top. And then Frankenstein usually has this seam that goes across his forehead. So I just cut a strip of black felt. Again, black cardstock, anything you have that's black, or even red if you want to go a little bit gory. And then I'm going to add this silver metallic cardstock that I got. And these are going to mimic the stitches or the staples that go across. So we're just going to glue that first line down. And then I'm going to glue these little silver staples or stitches right on top. For his eyes, I got these really fun wiggle eyes. Of course, you do not have to do wiggle eyes. You could just do a plain flat white circle with a black circle inside, but I thought this was a really fun touch. I then added some eyebrows and like a whimsical smile, and his face is now complete. The last thing we're going to do is add the bolts that go on either side of his neck. So again, I used the silver metallic cardstock, and I just cut out a shape of 2 bolts and glued them down on either side. And now this bag is also complete. Let's move on to the next one. For this design, I'm using a dark navy bag, and I wanted to do a graveyard scene. So I got some shades of gray, and I made these, like, it's supposed to look like little hills in the graveyard. So we're going to put this right at the bottom. And the next element I wanted to add was a spooky haunted house. So I created this little house that has lighted windows, and we're going to put this right on top of the hill. And of course, because this is nighttime, we're going to need our full moon, and I just used a yellow circle. A graveyard would not be complete without tombstones, so I made these little tombstones. It says, I'm a goner, been better, scaredy cat, and this last one, it says a boo. So I thought these were really kind of funny. So we're just going to, randomly place this anywhere you want, right on the bottom on what we call the little hills. The final element we're going to add to this design are some ghosts. So I have some ghosts in 3 different sizes, and we're going to just randomly add them on wherever we think is nice. So I'm going to put a big one there, a smaller one right here, and I'm going to add like a medium sized here, and I got a few more, so I'm going to just scatter them across the sky. Now that all my pieces are laid down, all we have left to do is to glue them down. And here we go. This one is also complete. Let's move on to our next one. I'm using a yellow colored bag for this design, and we'll be making a mummy. To mimic the look of bandages, we're going to be using white streamers. Cut them into strips, and we're going to be gluing them down along the whole front of the bag. The next thing is to add the eyes, and I'll be using these wiggle eyes again. So after we have these glued down, we're going to take more of the white streamer and start to zigzag this up and down the bag. And this is going to mimic how the mummy is all bandaged up. And this design is now complete. If you don't like those little edges hanging off, you can always take scissors and cut them off. and it'll look just like this. It just gives it a really clean look, but you don't have to cut it if you don't want. Let's move on to the next one. We're going to be using a red bag for this, and this one's a very simple one. I have a separate video where I showed you how to make mini broomsticks. So if you want to learn how to make that, please check out that video. I'll link it in the description box. We're just going to be adding this broomstick right onto the bag, and we're going to do kind of a witch theme. So I made this cute little sign that says "Which way to the candy," and you just need to cut this out and glue it right on the bag. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to keep this design very simple. And here are the completed bags. No need for you to go out and buy Halloween tree bags. Just make them yourself based on one of these designs. I always want to make the crafting process as easy for you as possible. So I took some of these elements and I put them on a PDF, and you can download them and do them as cutouts. So here are the 2 PDFs I have available for you. So just look at the description box and choose any one you want. Here are the 5 designs that we went through today. I think they're really cute and adorable for Halloween, and again, so easy to make and doesn't require a lot of time. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I have many other Halloween crafting tutorials on my channel, so please check that out when you have some time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Crafting with You.